Hello everybody. I'm doing my Thursday 5-minute talk to kind of catch up on things. And last week we talked about why I've been out of the online conversation for the last 3 years. And today my question is, what is translucent walls? Well, translucent walls is a later iteration of a string of pearls. String of Pearls started in 2015, and I was kind of in a bad space, feeling a little bitter about how some things had turned out with my college degree, moving to the Portland metro area again. But I found a really cool community up here, and I finally started to feel like I was in a space where we had some stability, an opportunity to address past traumas, move that stuff out of my head and onto the paper, and to share that truth with a pretty broad audience. Fast forward to 2020, that string of pearls, which had started as putting a braid in my hair every day while I contemplated what I was grateful for, to wearing pearls every day in reflection of how many beautiful people had come into my life because I shared that aggravating, irritating little bit of my life that eventually became a pearl. To see that the work reached people who wanted to hear it. So I had it in a couple of different ways. I was presenting it, doing it in public, doing the readings in public, advocating for things, doing videos, and creating my art and all that stuff. And I got all that stuff out of my head, like most of it, unpacked, I'd say. Of course, new traumas came with 2020, and in the process of dealing with those, I needed to start working on how do I get the message out about how can we heal from such dire circumstances and dire histories and unheard voices and all these kinds of things. And as I finished up my final first draft of Translucent Walls, I realized that I had said what I meant to say with that, and what I hadn't been able to say yet is, how do we heal? And I'm not going to have all the answers, but I might have some answers for people who are stuck in a place where they can't move forward. Some of what it's all been about is not just finding out how to heal, but finding out how to share that information with other people. I'm not fully healed. I don't think we ever really get there, but I am really much, much better, and I'll share that with you guys. I'll also, on the next video, give you a little insight into the walking and the disciplines it takes to continue to pursue walking as a means towards healing. So today, I'm going to pause here for a second because too much sun. All right, here we are in this Ladd Circle Rose Garden, and roses are for me emblematic of this really amazing community that we have in the Portland metro area. For me, they represent all the beautiful souls here who work together, thick and thin, thorns and sunshine, towards trying to make things better for everybody. And it's one of my favorite places to consider all of the beautiful people I've had the pleasure to meet in my life. So let me just show you how gorgeous this is, and I'll talk to you again next week. An urban oasis.